Hey everyone, welcome back. Rebecca Jean with Style My Sweets. Today I am sharing with you guys some Dollar Tree DIY decor that are going to be perfect if you are into farmhouse decor. I think they're going to be great for rustic decor. I hope that you guys enjoy. Please give this video a thumbs up if you do. Comment below, let me know which one is your favorite. And I have a question for you guys. I actually wanted to ask you this tree here. I know I've been using it in the background here. I think it's so cozy at night and I think it just looks really cute here. But now we are going into May here and I'm feeling like maybe it looks too wintry. What do you think? Vote down below. Should I get rid of this tree? Should I just keep it for more of like winter time? Because I think it's kind of like a winter birch tree. But I do love twinkle lights, so I would love your suggestions for any other ways to incorporate some twinkle lights into the living room. It's so cozy at night. I love twinkle lights. So I am going to start with the very easiest, simplest, quickest DIYs first, and then save the little bit longer, more time-consuming one for last. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first DIY that I have here is a super easy candle holder, and this would be just gorgeous like on a mantle or in the middle of a dining room table. It's so beautiful. I'm just taking one of these wooden pieces of decor from Dollar Tree and hot gluing some of these little candle holders onto it. I found these really pretty kind of ombre colored ones and I just hot glued on 5 of them. I think this just turned out really, really pretty. So easy, and I think this would go very nicely with boho or farmhouse decor. It's just a very versatile piece, especially you can use whatever candle holders that you want. But anyway, super, super easy DIY. The next one is also really, really easy, and all I did was take one of these little galvanized metal planters from Dollar Tree and I kind of crushed it a little bit to flatten it so it kind of had a little bit flatter like front and back portion, not quite as round. And I'm taking one of the little plastic door hangers also from Dollar Tree and I just hot glued that to the inside of the planter. I did use a generous amount of hot glue here and really pressed it together, and that gave it a really great hold. So I think this is going to work just fine. You could probably do a real live plant in here. I don't know if it would hold up with the dirt. That's the only thing. It might make it a little bit heavy. But for today, I am actually going to just use these faux greenery pieces that I picked up from Dollar Tree's Spring Florals, and I think they look really pretty. I stuck in like 5 of them. I just kind of bent the stems to fit them in the height I wanted, stuck them in. That's all there is to this. So easy. And we have a nice hanger. You could hang this anywhere around your home or over a door. A really beautiful piece of farmhouse decor, rustic decor. You could even paint the planter and or the hanger part if you prefer. For the next one, I'm actually using a candle holder that I think I got for like 50 cents in Goodwill, but Dollar Tree does have one almost just like it. So you could definitely just use one from Dollar Tree if you would rather. But hey, sometimes you actually get things for like 50 cents instead of $1 if you just go to a local thrift store. So I just gave this 2 coats of white chalk paint and let that dry. And then I took one of these little wooden pencil holders. I think these are so nice from Dollar Tree. You'll probably see me making more crafts with them in the future. I still have some other projects, larger projects with them that I want to make because I did order a whole giant box from Dollar Tree. So there will be more projects to come with these. But anyway, I just took some of these tiny wooden beads. Dollar Tree does have some beads that you can pick up. These I think were actually from a set that I got on Amazon. Hey, you could even do the little pearls. They have little tiny pearls like this that might be pretty as well. And I am going to go ahead and just hot glue this right on top of my little candle holder portion. And you could use this as a candle holder if you've got like an LED candle that you want to use in here. I'm actually going to use this as a little planter. And if you wanted to have a real plant in here, you could just take like a little glass cup and put that down inside your wooden cup and then put the water in that. And that way the wood won't be really getting wet. If you want to do a real plant instead of an artificial one. So comment down below and let me know what you guys think, if you would stain it, paint it, or just leave it natural. Now moving on, for the next one, I picked up one of these like a gym bag. I don't know what this little like gym tote is, but what we're going to do, it has a plastic side on the back, and we're going to actually remove this panel with the mesh. So I'm going to just be using the fabric mesh for this DIY. I did save the plastic because I want to make something else with that in the future. But for now, I took just that mesh portion and I gave it a coat of my copper, like rose gold color spray paint. You know what? I'm actually thinking that if you painted it black, I think that would be really pretty as well. And then once it's dry, go ahead and just cut a piece of it to fit perfectly around your vase. And then what I did was just use like a tiny bit of hot glue, like barely anything, right on the seam there, so that I could kind of pull this tight and just overlap that mesh onto the vase. But yeah, very, very little hot glue. It didn't take much at all to hold it in place, and that totally worked. Now, this is going to be a candle holder, and for the vase of this farmhouse rustic lantern, I am going to actually take another one of those wooden pencil holders, and this one I did stain with the antique wax. So here is how it looks. For this one, I actually mixed it with a little bit of water. So the antique wax in the water, and I think that diluted it, and it really gave it more of a very light wood stain. So you definitely could go darker with it if you wanted to. But I did the sides a little bit lighter, and then I did put it on thicker on that bottom, like on the solid portion and on there, because I figured it might show, but I'm going to glue my vase now on top of that. I just used a generous amount of hot glue, pressed my vase right on, and then I'm going to add one of my LED timer candles in here, and I think this just turned out really, really pretty. The next one's actually going to be a makeover from a thrift store picture frame that I found. And the first thing that we're going to do is just take this frame apart. So what I actually did was take out the picture that was in here, and I am going to take that cardboard from the back, and I just covered it with a piece of the black and white floral contact paper from Dollar Tree. So I already had that on hand, so I just used that. If you want something else, you can literally go online and just, search an image or paint something. You can put anything at all that you want in here. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Dollar Tree florals. And I thought I would see if I could work with the matting that came with this frame. I wasn't sure how much I liked it, or, one thing you could do is you could just paint the matting portion if you want. But I decided to tape it off, cover the matting, and spray paint that little inside matting border and spray paint that white. So I then removed the painter's tape and I just left the matting so I could kind of see how that was going to work. I also painted the entire frame white as well. And then I just went back, and once everything was dry, assembled it all. And then I wanted to do something to kind of make like this border stand out. So I'm actually using a little bit of this kind of light sage green color chalk paint. And I'm just going to really lightly brush that over the rope design on here just to kind of make that stand out a little bit more. And then I actually came in with the same paint, and I touched up all the leaves very, very lightly that were in that black and white picture with the same green chalk paint. And then I came in with this gold leafing marker pen. I got that on Amazon. I'll see if I can put a link below for it, but I've been using this for so long. It's actually getting a little bit dried out because I have had this thing for like over a year, and I used it for many, many projects. So I just kind of rubbed that over the green as well. So it had like a greenish gold, I guess. And then I actually brushed a little bit of that gold into some of the lines in the flowers themselves. So I think it just the print still looks black and white, but it just has like a very subtle touch of green and gold. So it kind of coordinates a little bit with the border that we did on the frame. So really easy, just fun and creative, kind of like a rustic farmhouse DIY. And I think this one turned out pretty cool. Definitely comment down below. Let me know which one of these ideas was your favorite, and also what type of videos that you would like me to do more of in the future. Do you want to see more farmhouse, rustic DIYs? Do you want to see more boho DIYs? Do you want something more modern or more glam? comment below and let me know. And as always, I wish you guys a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.